The Industrial Revolution is a significant turning point in world history, and its effects continue to impact our lives today. Here is a text providing some information about the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution is a period that began in England between the 18th and 19th centuries and later spread to the rest of the world. During this period, production based on manual labor gave way to mechanization and factory production. The Industrial Revolution completely transformed the production process and agriculture, leading to significant social, economic, and cultural changes. The pioneering country of the Industrial Revolution was England, which witnessed significant developments, especially in the textile industry. The weaving tasks that were initially done by hand in homes moved to factories with the invention of weaving machines. This led to increased production, reduced costs, and easier accessibility to products. Subsequently, these developments spread to other sectors, and mechanization caused a complete change in production processes. One of the most important outcomes of the Industrial Revolution was the change in social structure. People who previously relied on farming for their livelihoods transformed into factory workers. This led to a decrease in rural populations and an increase in urban populations. Despite the challenging working conditions in factories, better living standards were provided for those working in these jobs. However, struggles for workers' rights and improvement of working conditions took place during this process. The Industrial Revolution also had significant economic implications. Increased production made goods cheaper and more accessible. This increased consumers' purchasing power and contributed to economic growth. Moreover, the spread of the Industrial Revolution increased economic interdependence between countries and influenced the global economic order. What were the factors that contributed to the spread of the Industrial Revolution, and do these factors still exist today? What were the social and political consequences of the Industrial Revolution, and can we still observe these consequences today? What were the economic and commercial effects of the Industrial Revolution, and do these effects still persist today? For all this and more, before starting the video, if you're interested in universal economic history, you can subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to be informed about new videos I upload every day. Enjoy the watch.
Universal economic history.
The historical background of the Industrial Revolution is associated with the social, economic, and technological changes that occurred in England, particularly during the 18th century. Firstly, England had become a center of trade and finance in the early 18th century. As trade volume and maritime commerce increased, agricultural production in rural areas developed rapidly. Productivity improvements in agriculture led to population growth. During this period, the majority of the population still lived in villages, and production methods relying on manual labor were used. However, despite significant wealth accumulation in England, there were still challenges in the economy. The production methods relying on manual labor were slowing down the production process and increasing costs. Additionally, competition from other countries was reducing trade volume with England. These challenges prompted some inventors and entrepreneurs in England to work on increasing efficiency and reducing costs in the production process. Developments in the textile industry are considered the precursors of the Industrial Revolution. Weaving machines, powered by steam, were introduced to replace the previously handcrafted textiles. This accelerated production, reduced costs, and made products more accessible. Subsequently, these advancements spread to other sectors, leading to a complete transformation of production processes. The causes of the Industrial Revolution resulted from the convergence of various factors. Here are some of these factors. Technological advancement. The Industrial Revolution was largely a result of technological advancements. The development of machines increased efficiency and speed in the production process. New energy sources such as steam power, hydropower, and electricity allowed for the development of larger and more efficient machines. Britain's colonial empire. In the 18th century, Britain had a vast colonial empire. This empire provided a market for bringing raw materials to Britain and selling British goods to the colonies. Agricultural Revolution. The Agricultural Revolution took place in the early 18th century in Britain. New technologies and methods in agriculture increased production, allowing people to produce more food and materials. This led to population growth in Britain and increased the country's potential for industrialization. The Industrial Revolution began in England in the late 18th century. Initially, there was an increase in the use of machines in the textile industry. James Hargreaves' spinning jenny and Richard Arkwright's water-powered water frame revolutionized textile production. The Industrial Revolution later spread to other sectors. The invention of the steam engine increased production capacity in factories and further accelerated industrial production. The growth of factories in England led to the emergence of the working class and the formation of industrial cities. After starting in England, the Industrial Revolution spread to other European countries and America. Countries like Germany, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands followed England's success and underwent their own industrial revolutions. The Industrial Revolution eventually spread worldwide, leading to similar transformations in countries such as Japan, Russia, China, and India. The Industrial Revolution had significant effects on labor and technological advancement. In terms of labor, the shift from manual labor to mechanization aimed to reduce the number of workers and increase productivity in the production process. As a result, the number of workers in factories was reduced while machine usage increased. This led to the emergence of the working class and the formation of industrial cities. The impact of the Industrial Revolution on technological advancement was substantial. The machines initially used in the textile sector spread to other sectors, increasing production capacity. The invention of the steam engine further accelerated industrial production in factories. Technological advancements also brought changes in production methods. Goods previously produced by handcrafting became mass-produced through mechanization, resulting in reduced production costs. As a result, more products could be manufactured and made available at lower prices. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant turning point in the economy, trade, and transportation systems. Industrial development during this period accelerated economic growth and had a transformative effect on trade and transportation systems. Economically, the Industrial Revolution stimulated economic growth due to increased production capacity and reduced costs. The ability to produce more products at lower costs improved consumers' purchasing power and expanded commercial activities. In terms of trade, the Industrial Revolution led to an increase in trade volume as a result of the increased production. The discovery of new products boosted exports and opened new markets. This resulted in increased trade between European countries and contributed to the development of global trade. The Industrial Revolution had significant social and political consequences. During this period, industrial development had diverse effects on different segments of society. One of the social consequences of the Industrial Revolution was the emergence of the working class and the deteriorating living conditions of factory workers. The migration of labor to factories resulted in the emergence of the working class. Workers endured challenging living conditions, low wages, long working hours, and poor working conditions. These circumstances led to the emergence of workers' struggles and the formation of labor unions. The political consequences of the Industrial Revolution included increased competition between industrial powers and the rise of nationalism. Industrial development caused shifts in the balance of power between countries. Great Britain became a leading industrial nation, holding a strong position in the global economy. However, other countries also rapidly industrialized, leading to increased international competition and nationalism. The Industrial Revolution brought significant changes to the world economy and society. In the post-industrial revolution era, economic developments accelerated, and the use of new technologies, expansion of trade, and discovery of new markets fueled economic growth. After the Industrial Revolution, rapid economic growth occurred in the global economy. Great Britain, with its industrial development, gained a powerful position in the world economy. Meanwhile, other countries, such as Europe and the United States, also embarked on industrialization, contributing to global economic growth. During this period, the use of new technologies supported economic growth. Telegraphs, telephones, steam-powered ships, and trains improved communication and transportation, making them faster and more efficient. Additionally, the utilization of new energy sources and materials such as electricity, oil, and steel increased industrial production efficiency. The Industrial Revolution is considered a significant turning point in world history, and its effects continue to influence the modern world. However, making precise predictions about the future implications of the Industrial Revolution is challenging. Nevertheless, some possible effects can be outlined. Industrial production. Industrial production remains a critical factor in the modern world, and it is likely to continue in the future. However, future industrial production may lean towards sustainability and environmental friendliness. For example, renewable energy sources may lower energy costs and enable environmentally friendly production. Technological advancements. Technological advancements were accelerated by the Industrial Revolution and continue to progress rapidly in the present. In the future, we can expect even smarter and more efficient production processes, along with advanced artificial intelligence and robotics systems. Labor markets. Changes in labor markets, which started with the Industrial Revolution, will likely continue in the future. The widespread adoption of artificial intelligence and robotics systems may lead to the elimination of some jobs while creating new ones. As a result, labor markets and workforce education may need to adapt to changing needs in the future. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If there's a specific video you'd like me to make on economic history, don't forget to mention it in the comments section. I wish everyone a pleasant day.
Universal Economic History.